welcome back to DuckyQuest. Today we're going to be going over the June 2nd episode of Raw. And before we get started, I need you guys to like, share, and subscribe this video and comment down below what was your favorite part of the show tonight. Alright, well, we're going to go and roll into it. However, I wasn't here for the first hour of Raw, so my boy Nick is going to go ahead and take care of that first half.
Yes, and if you guys would like to have both of us commentate on it, actually let this be sustainable and, be able to replace other stuff we have going on. Because right now, with our 6 subscribers, thanks all 6 of you, I mean 4 of you, I mean 3 of you, because they are us. Math! Okay, so first we opened up with CM Punk doing an in-ring promo, talking about Money in the Bank, and that he's going to win it this time. Believe him this time, guys. He's going to win it. Then it started. We want truth chants. I thought it was going to actually happen throughout the night for how boring the night got. Because, it started strong, and they were chanting that during the 2 matches, and they're really good. But then it immediately died out. So I'm a spoiler alert. They chanted it 5 times. I tried keeping count to be a big reveal. Didn't work out.
And in case you don't know, R-Truth is not having his contract renewed, and Carlito is not having his contract renewed, which we really only care about the R-Truth one. Honestly, no offense to you, but we don't. R-Truth has been in since, they said, 2008. So 17-year run that he's had, and now his contract's not getting renewed. And makes us sad. We love the Ron Cena.
Makes me so sad.
It does. I mean, honestly, he was definitely a good comedy relief, and it sucks that a veteran like that is gone. Hopefully they do something good for him like they did for Braun Strowman. But, we'll see in time. I'm also hearing rumors that The Miz may not have his contract renewed either, which that would be more devastating just because of the fact that Miz has literally been there since he started wrestling, and I think that would be really tough for a veteran like that to pretty much just be like, hey, we're not going to renew you. Bye. So, moving on to the rest of the show. All right.
If you want to hear more, comment below, and we will make a video no matter what, probably.
We'll rant it.
So, back to CM Punk. Sammy ends up interrupting and saying, wow, CM Punk, you need to win it. You need to win it for all of us. And then he says, his, good guy, oh, but if you win, me and you are going to see each other in the wing. The wing. Sorry.
Not the wing.
Okay, then next we cut to the female Judgment Day of Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Roxanne Perez. Sorry, that's been messing me up. Raquel. I didn't even know how to spell Raquel in my notes. It was rough. But Roxanne and Raquel have tension. Next, Money in the Bank qualifier match. We have Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vakir and Ivy Nile. Stephanie Vakir, this is her official Raw debut. Great. The match, it was a solid match. It started pretty strong. Liv, surprisingly, didn't do, anything. But Stephanie Vakir and Ivy Nile carried the match. They were really good. People still told Ivy Nile that she still sucks, which is kind of sad because she does look funky. Not in a bad way, Anyway, so you still suck, Chance. It sucked. But then we had another one, in this triple threat Money in the Bank qualifier of that, I don't know if you know the move, the top rope, powerbomb, suplex,
that move
where all 3 of them do it.
All the time?
Yeah. It has happened in every single Money in the Bank qualifier. Let's see if it happens on the last one later tonight. But either way, Stephanie pinned Ivy 4 out of 5. We're putting ratings now.
Yeah, 4 Raws out of 5.
If you don't know, now you know.
And I did, when I was reading through these notes, and he told me that Stephanie Vakir debuted tonight and then won her qualifier match. I was like, didn't that other girl, Julia, from SmackDown, debut on SmackDown and then turn around and win her qualifier match too? That seems a little bit unfair, but okay, I like it. We'll bring new guys up and just right through. All right, what's the next one?
Next, we have AJ Styles, the birthday boy, having a backstage talk with Paul Heyman, who did congratulate him. And then Paul told him, hey, if you win Money in the Bank, go after Dirty Dom. Don't go after Jay because that's Seth's, and you can't beat John Cena, something like that. But where is Dirty Dom? I skipping this whole little thing because that was all pretty much said between them. Where is Dirty Dom been? He has been gone longer than Liv was to film a movie.
I haven't actually seen him in action. I've seen him in maybe one or two backstage promos. More
I think
building the tension between Roxanne and Raquel, and then the return of Liv Morgan. But other than that, I haven't actually seen him in the ring.
Yeah,
so.
I think the only match he's been in was the day after WrestleMania. He did a rematch with Penta.
I guess he did. Didn't he have a couple matches with Penta?
Maybe.
Whatever.
But anyway, then during commercial, via my in-ring correspondent, totally not over a VPN, Chad Gable had a commercial promo where he promoted his match at AAA, whatever their pay-per-view's called.
Worlds Collide
on YouTube. And then cheered on El Americano for his Money in the Bank qualifier match later. Good guy. Then we went to a Rusev TV promo of him saying Sheamus was a fake friend, and then it actually acknowledged them being in, I think it was World of Domination or League of Domination, when it was Sheamus, Rusev, Alberto Del Rio, and Wade Barrett. Goated tag team. The only thing I ever liked Alberto Del Rio in. And then Sheamus came backstage talking to American Alpha, and Otis is still gone, by the way. Side note. Hopefully he doesn't get fired. Then he says Rusev's, is his friend, but he's a bully. I still think Rusev and Sheamus are going to tag up because there is no tag teams on Raw. Speaking of tag teams, Finn Balor and JD McDonough. I can't remember his last name. I didn't even spell it because I forgot. Sorry, bad night. Versus the War Raiders. So it started, no Carlito. Trend. He was also, like he said, released with R-Truth. But then New Day interrupted and just came out to sit ringside. Then a pretty good match happened. They clashed very well. It was not like a high flyer style of Judgment Day, but it was like a good, very light heavyweight of they were able to do strong moves and tie up the bigger guys and still made everybody look good. Even Ivar was in it most of the match, and he did very good spots. He was getting winded, but no. Great match. New Day got kicked out eventually for just being the New Day. And then Roxanne distracted Ivar. I put Ivan in the notes, idiot. Ivar, causing Finn to attack him. Then he won. Great match. Where are we leading?
Whoa. That got a 4 Raws out of 5.
4
Don't
Raws
forget
out of 5.
the rankings.
4 Raws out of 5, baby. Then we go to something we've seen about 3-4 times. A Becky Lynch TV promo saying Lyra Valkyrie betrayed her. Boring. Garbage. If I could rate this, it would get 0 Raws. It would get 0 Raws out of 5 Raws. But anyway, she trashed Lyra. Then Lyra stormed to the ring, called out Becky. Becky came to the ring, and they said the same thing of, oh, Becky, you're delusional. No, Lyra, you're delusional. When we know Becky's the delusional one, and it's a horrible story. Then, Lyra, being the face, is like, oh, let's fight right here, right now. Becky says no, walks away. Then Lyra attacks Becky. The face attacks the heel, walking away. Oh, she's just so mad. And then Becky does again of botching every single move that Lyra tries doing. If you look up one thing from the thing you missed, look that up. It looked horrible. And then I literally had to look away because Becky was like clapping Lyra with her elbows, trying to fake punch, and it looked horrible. 0 out of 5 Raws. Then New Day was talking backstage to Grayson Waller, who was rumored to be one of the maybe releases alongside The Miz, who was both of them not confirmed. But the New Day tell Grayson to Big E Austin Theory and drop him because Grayson Waller is better, supposedly. Then he walks away. Then Alpha Academy walk up to the New Day and say they're going to get the tag titles, world tag titles. How? Somehow. I think they won their last match, but who knows? Then we had my favorite part, a Stephanie Vakir backstage interview where she said, uno, 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 Spanish words, and then Rhea Ripley came out, said something, I didn't hear it, my bad, and they just like looked at Stephanie Vakir, and then she walked away. I guess we're letting Rhea do Ripley, because I have no idea what that was.
That's my saying.
I didn't want you to mess it up. But anyway, this is about where he came in. I don't know if this was his last name, Tyrese Halliburton or Halbert from the Pacers. He won because it was a whole spiel of Pat McAfee and Michael Cole doing a bet of wearing tank tops. Cool, haha. I don't care. But either way, the Tyrese guy had a big video package of him getting the buzzer beater last second. He did a little choke emoji, super cool, so aura farming. Oh my god. Then it cut to WWE promoting that picture is on a shirt and they're selling it in WWE shop. Why? We're gonna fire R-Truth, who since last pay-per-view at Main Event, Saturday, whatever, was the top shirt seller for John Cena.
Shirt seller.
And they fired him. And now we're selling NBA stars shirts in WWE shop. What are we doing?
Well, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next match because we're just trying to take money at this point. And that's no fun. Next match was Jey Uso and Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Yay. We did more yeeting. More and more and more yeeting. Doesn't seem to stop.
The yeeting was longer than the match.
This match was dumb short. And one takeaway that we had from this match itself was that, can someone explain to me how Gunther tapped out to Jay when Jay can't do a submission to save his life?
Preach.
He can't do a submission. It looked terrible, especially to big guys. It doesn't make sense. He looks like a cruiserweight that's jumping on the back of a giant. Well, that was all well and fun, and again, match was short because Seth Rollins, because interference. We can pretty much call everything that's going to happen at this point. Seth Rollins comes out and curb stomps Jay, causing a disqualification to the match. At this point, feels like there might as well not be disqualifications at anything, because there's always interferences, there's always something, but I guess the matches would never end. CM Punk comes out and saves Jay and Sammy, and they stand tall in the middle of the ring as the other three get gone.
1 out of 5 Raws. That stuff was bootios, brother.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and go to the next one. Judgment Day backstage talk. Again, super sad face. No Carlito.
And a black screen because no WWE 2K25 was played.
Of course, Liv Morgan comes back and there's no more 2K. Can't even have auto matches in the background anymore. Of course. Then we go into Liv tells Finn that she knows what he's doing. He's trying to play the game. Trying to put people to battle each other. Trying to cause tension.
Kind of like they could have done in 2K.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, there's more tension. Awesome, because we are building a story. I don't know. Which leads us into our next match. It kind of goes hand in hand with each other. Liv and Raquel go out to the ring for Raquel's match against Kairi Sane. And
how was their chemistry together?
What chemistry?
Was the chemistry as bad as Raquel's blue underwear showing? That was yucky. I did not like that. Pineapples.
I would say the match was not fun at all. Liv tries to interfere and distract the ref. Then you have Io Sky that comes out and wants to help her friend, and that leads to Kira Sane winning the match. Again, I don't really know what we're doing. I'm kind of lost at this point. Like, it would have, in my mind, telling a story would have been Raquel actually winning and showing that Roxanne was the problem, if you're really trying to tell a story here.
But we needed Kairi Sane to win because she's Io Sky's friend.
Yeah. Sure. No, you didn't have to do that. No, it was dumb. I don't like it. It doesn't really make any sense now. Now it's just kind of everyone's a problem. So now, hey, you might as well just break up the Judgment Day. Hey, why not? I mean, we've gone long enough at this point. Awesome.
2 out of 5 Raws. They did not click. They did not pair.
Next is another backstage conversation, if you will, between your boy Karrion Kross. The only probably exciting part of Raw at this point was to actually see him doing something other than being in a ring, which I'm still not sure why he's not in a match or doing
I would
anything.
like to confess something.
Oh, here we go.
I like Karrion Kross, but I have never seen that man wrestle a day in my life. I am aboard the hype train, and I don't know why.
Well, I like the character now. Like, he used to have the short hair and had the briefs on, and they tried to give him a good character, but it just didn't work. Now he looks and talks and actually plays a character that is, like, you have more of, like, an ability to connect with or understand, and it's even fun for him to be that little fortune teller in the back that's kind of letting guys know, like, hey, this isn't going to go the way you think it is. And that to me is just fun. But in this little conversation, Kross pretty much just calls Sammy a liar and says he's a bad guy and will win titles when he actually embraces that. Which, Karrion Kross, being the guy that he is, you know, predicting the future, I like it. I was hoping that Sammy was going to be a part of the Seth Rollins Evolution 2.0, whatever they're supposed to be called.
Thank God he wasn't. I was not aboard on that.
I just thought that it kind of made sense at this point, but it doesn't matter.
You don't like Braun and Bronson?
I don't like Braun and Braun. Sounds like
Braun and
paper towels.
Bronson? Braun and Bronson.
Yeah, sounds like paper towels.
A Heyman brand.
All right, go ahead and let them know what that next little fun moment is.
So, the next thing was the same video package we got on SmackDown, and it was Julia talking in very broken English.
And that same Julia that won the SmackDown Money in the Bank qualifier on her debut.
And just like Stephanie and Vakir, they won it because they're hot, baby. Especially Julia. I like her. You know, she's awakening something in me that my ancestors shoved way down.
She looks like Blake Lively in one of her pictures. If you know, you know. If you see it, you'll agree. I promise.
But like she said, who can stop her? Who can stop me?
Who can stop her?
Okay. Then we had a Roxanne interview that was super short. She was asked about the Judgment Day because they are showing up more than commercials have, surprisingly. And I don't remember the interviewer's name. It was the lady in the red dress. My nephew likes her. He likes her a lot. But Roxanne said that Finn and her are getting along very well. So, nothing to worry about. And that her time is now. Her time is here. I said that backwards because I am dyslexic. My bad. She didn't even say those words, but along those lines. Next.
Something like that.
We had Jey Uso and Gunther talk again. Where is this going? Nobody knows. But Gunther again told him that, Jey, you're too nice. You're running yourself too thin. Which, you know, Gunther is right. Jay, I'll give, like I said, Jay has been in like every single Raw and SmackDown for a minute, doing a lot, getting beat up, and then immediately doing a super kick and like knocking people out. That didn't happen tonight. Spoiler alert. Oh wait, no, not spoiler alert. That already happened. Did it?
We already
No, it
eated.
didn't. Oh, we did. Okay.
Yeah, we did eat.
Do not ever do that again.
Hey, it's what the people want. It gets the people going.
So that was really it. I think Jay is going, because they have a match next Monday after the pay-per-view. I think Jay is going to lose his title that night because they said it is the main event. It's him and Cody Rhodes versus John Cena and Logan Paul. And I think John Cena has enough power, especially Seth Rollins has shown that, hey, we're holding the title back from Jay no matter what. Even if Seth doesn't win the Money in the Bank, that his group will get with John Cena and Logan Paul, and they will hold Cody Rhodes back. Because Cody Rhodes can't do anything but be a little chair dweller in the corner of the hotel room. And Jay will get the dog water beat out of him. And then whoever wins Money in the Bank, probably a luchador because it's 50-50 odds, they will cash it in on Jay. It'll be a heel. Probably Andrade for some reason. Because why is he there?
Why are most of them there at this point? Like, yeah, I was excited
It
at
gets
first.
the people going.
It's because we acquired AAA, isn't it? Let's be honest here. It's because WWE acquired AAA, and now we have to push them as much as possible. We got to get our money's worth, but we can't keep our truth.
We can't keep our truth like we can't keep Jay as a champion. He is going to lose it. Mark my words. That's my prediction. I did predict in the last video that R-Truth had his retirement match with JC Mateo. I am right. Thank you. I earn a subscriber if anyone is watching this far in the video besides me and him.
So,
but
all right, leading into our next match, it is a Money in the Bank qualifier match, and it is AJ Styles versus CM Punk versus El Americano, or as most people call him, Chad Gable.
It is not Chad Gable.
It's sure.
They're two separate people.
This match at first was a 3 out of 5 Raws. And it wasn't bad. It was a little bit boring, but it wasn't terrible. Then we get, probably about halfway through the match, and Braun and Braun decide to show up. Those lackeys of Seth Rollins. Yeah, they come out and attack CM Punk, Jay, and then they attack CM Punk, and then Jay and Sammy come out to save him. You see a pattern here? Because I do. Can you guess the next event? Well, you don't have to, because I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Seth Rollins comes out and pretty much annihilates everybody, knocks CM Punk down, knocks Jay down, just goes after everybody humanly possible. And AJ Styles goes back in the ring and gets knocked out because, of course, Chad Gable had to go ahead and hit him with his forehead, which probably had the middle plate, which, because, of course.
El Americano is strong.
Yeah, he's the strongest guy in the entire roster. You might as well knock out everybody. Knocks him out and is going to Money in the Bank. So, like we were already discussing, there's your third lucha in the match for Money in the Bank. Then you had Seth Rollins, Braun, and Bronson just pretty much beating the living dog crap out of Sammy, Jay, and CM Punk. Seth got his curb stomps on everybody. Mr. Bronson did his dangerous I'm going to jump from the top rope and belly flop on you. And that will bring us to 2 out of 5 Raws, because it was a 3 and then it went down to a 2 because, of course, we had to do it like this. We couldn't wait till after the match, actually have a clean finish, and then, beat up people. We got to interfere in the match instead of doing it after or before. Yeah, it's growing quite stale. So
I would like to throw in that out of all these Money in the Bank qualifier matches, pretty sure more than half have been interferences or broken legs. Sorry, Zoe Stark. But no weapons have been used. None.
No.
None. A chair was going to get used last Friday. It got brought out and was never used.
We had
But
more weapons used at the beginning of the show with CM Punk coming out than we did at the end when it was actually a no disqualification match.
No DQ nowadays is just so people can attack. That's it.
Yeah.
Other people.
Yeah, you know there's going to be interferences when there's no DQ for really no reason other than a stupid street fight at WrestleMania that was pointless.
Yes.
So unless you do pointless matches where there's supposed to be spots with weapons, you're not getting weapons. Great. It was awesome. Why does everyone have a podcast for WWE? This is just my own irritation coming out. Stephanie McMahon, Cody Rhodes. I'm sure I can name more. But
Now,
those are the main
those two examples are making me so mad.
because they promote them like it's going out of style. And even I see a bunch of the wrestlers on podcasts, and that's fine. Like, I get there's a lot of podcasts to be able to go promote and be able to go do things. But I've seen so much more promotion for those two podcasts than I have for anything else. It's annoying. It's stupid. You're not even talking about anything that's worth talking about. Get out of here. Stone Cold and Undertaker did it best. Get off.
Speaking of getting off, we're going to get off because our light ring has dropped about 50 lumens since the start of this video, and we are getting darker and darker. So overall, there's 5 matches. So out of 25 Raws, the total was 13 Raws. You like this rating system? You like the scale of 1 out of 5? We're not going to elaborate what the scale 1 of 5 means. We know you're gonna never find out. Again, thanks for watching. Anything else you want to throw in? Any possible rant videos we might elaborate more on? Because we talked about R-Truth, we talked about Carlito, we talked about podcasts.
If I see any more releases in the next week, we'll probably make a rant video.
Maybe on our TikTok that we have not posted anything on because I do not know how to make these YouTube videos into TikToks. Especially when it's so dark that it does not pick up. Sorry about that. We need the brightest setting.
I tried to say it. I tried. But if you're watching to the end, you got to see the transition of the light slowly going away.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how we feel about Raw at this point.
Yeah.
So
Have you been able to see it flickering? Because it's been flickering for the past 15 minutes.
I'm sure it has. But, who's watching to the end right now?
If you're watching till the end, comment what shape our light is. It's a...
Look at his glasses. You'll be able to see it. I promise. There you go.
It's a circle.
Why did you tell him?
Oh, well,
There
I already
you go,
said
you got the
it
answer.
was a circle light a few times. It's a circle. But remember, guys, who's got your 6?
Yeah. Bye.